Right. What up? What up? What up? It's Monday. Making money Mondays. We love it. We love to get money on Mondays. The market's moving. Hey, have you been sticking to the plan? I tell you, hey, invest in good companies, low price points, consistent and disciplined in your investing. You're doing real well right now, and I'm glad to see that. Glad to hear that. I know it's factual. I know that's what's happening with you. So, hey, keep doing those things. Things are gonna be good. We're gonna give a shout out. We want to give a shout out to the good companies out there. Red Velvet Recipes, making the cakes that make you feel good. Handy Indeed, EGM Family Crockpot, Houston Finest, Najee Soul Kitchen, Cold Tiller Entertainment, Elite Sports Performance Academy, and Fit for Field one more time for putting on a successful community event, bridging that gap between our community and our law enforcement and our state officials. It was a good turnout, good tournament, real competitive. It was a good deal, and can't wait to see the next thing on the 30th over. I believe it's at Church. I don't want to give false information. When I have more information, I get it out to you. But I can't see the next. Wait to see the next one they put out on the 30th. Man, it's good, man. Man, I hope y'all waking up to a good day. Well rested. Before I get on my grind. But we want to talk about volatility today. Volatility happens in this market. And what volatility is that's ups and downs of the companies that you deal with. Now, granted, you can limit this volatility by investing in solid companies at low prices, like we always talk about. But sometimes people just want to invest, and it's going to be some ups and downs. So what we want to do is we want to do things like have cash on hand when the market crashes, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. We want to be prepared, know what price points we are. We want to know when the market's pulling back. So, if your purchase points and your dollar cost averaging are low, you'll rarely feel the extreme swings of a downstroke in the market. The volatility won't affect you very much. If you buy it at high prices, even though the companies are good, it can go the other way. You want to have cash reserves on tap to take advantage of larger market swings to the downside. If you got the cash reserves on side, you'll be able to take advantage of these opportunities and you'll make more money. I mean, the key to this thing is buying low, selling high, or buying whole and holding for a long time. Either way, the key to winning in any business is being able to cut costs and then being able to grow the profit. You got to cut the costs, grow the profit. Avoid buying stocks at all-time highs. They don't necessarily have to be 52-week highs, but if they're at all-time highs, you need to avoid those unless they have one hell of a run-up. Apple, Tesla, I mean, they were having a phenomenal run last year. But you know what? They had a catalytic force driving it. It had something called COVID, and it created a demand for these companies that you just couldn't run from, and they were able to capitalize and grow from it. So, I mean, if you invested in those companies last year, you probably made a considerable amount of money, and they were at 52-week highs when you probably got interested in them. But you got to know when it's something driving it and when you just buying an expensive company. You want to keep it at an affordable price. Buy companies that you're willing to hold for 10 to 20 years. If you ain't willing to hold them for 10 to 20 years, you'd be likely to sell them for less than you bought them for. We're not making money when we do that. We got to be able to hold these companies, know they're going to be around for a while, and then we're going to make this money. But you got to buy companies that you're willing to hold for long periods of time. The only reason you should be forced out of the market is if you're cutting a bad stock. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you got to realize you just made a bad investment, and that's okay. Get out cheap, cutting a bad investment. The other thing is if you're profit taking. If you're taking profit taking, that's as good as any to get out the market. Ain't nothing wrong with making more money than you ever had. I don't care what anybody tell you out there, And then last reason to get out the market is just because you want to, whether it be you done made enough money or you're going to let your money ride and you ain't going to touch it, whatever it is. The only time not to be active is by choice. As long as you're participating in this market, you got to be active in the things you're doing. You do that, then you increase the chance of your wealth potential greatly. So keep doing that. Above all, acquire good companies and watch your money grow. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. Acquire good companies, watch your money grow. If you do those things, man, your wealth potential is infinite. And I want to see you get it. I want to get it. I want everybody in our whole belly game to get it. So, hey, keep investing. Hey, invest in your health. invest in your wealth. I hope your Monday off to a real great start. I'm loving it. I'm feeling good about things. I'm gonna go back and see if I done made a little money this morning. I didn't already look, but that's just what you do. You gauge it when you have time. Take a look at it. And if you don't know what you're doing, sometimes you just need to invest and let it ride. But hey, if you don't know what you're doing, I suggest you get out and learn. Whether it be listening to me, find somebody that you trust a little bit more. Be careful of the professionals you inquire about. I mean, a lot of times they just want the money that they make from you. So you got to find that balance in there. But you got to educate yourself. You educate yourself, you can make better decisions about what you're doing with this market, with your own money, and how you live your life. So, that all being said, man, I love y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease, and I'll see you real soon. Peace out.